Hi everyone, my name is Jason Russell. I'm one of the directors of Magentity, and I'm talking today to Rolando Zabban, one of our clients, who is the MD of Sana Jardin, which is a sustainable luxury fragrance. So at Magentity, we specialise in working with the Magenta platform, but also help clients on Shopify and Ecommerce. We like to work quite hands-on with them, not only on the development side, but also help with some guidance on sort of e-commerce and digital marketing. So welcome, Rolando. Thanks very much for joining me. Just want to have a quick interview with you, ask you a quick couple of questions, obviously given the current state. So I know we've been working with each other for a couple of years now, and just thought you'd want to introduce yourself and let everyone know who you are and what you're doing.
Of course. Yeah, thank you, Jason. Good to be here on this Zoom chat with you. Yes, we've been working together for a few years now. So I am the managing director of Sana Jardin. We are the world's first socially conscious luxury fragrance house, and we are really all about fusing sustainability, principles of circular economy, and luxury fragrance together. And we are proud to be among the first ones in the market to have that sort of positioning. And being an indie brand, just launched a little over 3 years ago, actually. Having a direct-to-consumer component is a really key part of our business plan, and one that we had always been keen from the very beginning to develop. We had some challenges along the way, which I'm sure we're going to expand on, but we've been working recently with Shopify, which has really changed our business in such a positive way.
Fantastic. So going back to that start, I know that we go back quite a long way from other beauty businesses as well. But obviously, when we started working with you on Sana Jardin, you were on a bespoke platform. I just wanted to maybe you could elaborate on the issues that you potentially can now identify with one, having a bespoke platform, and two, moving to maybe more an off-the-shelf solution, which obviously is continually developing.
Yeah.
Where that helps your business.
Absolutely. I mean, gosh, I should begin by saying that, for a young budding business, going down the bespoke path is such a mistake. It's such a mistake holding you back in your development. Yeah, we were in a situation where the owner had been given some not great advice and had gone with a bespoke system. And after having run the business for a year and a half, we knew that we didn't want to have our second Christmas, and Q4 being the most important for our business and fragrance. We didn't want to go into a second period like that with our bespoke platform. And the reason I'm saying that is because most of the pain points that we were having were the fact that there were a lot of bugs in the platform that were not easily resolved by the development teams. So we kept on having customer issues that unfortunately were persisting for a long time. But being also in the online world, seeing our competitors evolve and offer functionality that was attractive to customers, we were not able to profit from that because all of these new technologies did not really have plugins or could not integrate with our bespoke system. So even if we wanted to benefit from such an idea, we would be talking about weeks and weeks, if not months and months of development work and even more testing before we could go live. So that's, even we tried to do a bit of that, but after a few projects to make improvements happen, you realize that it's not sustainable, and you will be left miles behind from competition and from delighting your customers.
So, I mean, ultimately, from a bespoke perspective, I'd imagine, obviously, when you do go down the bespoke route, you're tied to that agency. So,
yes.
If you wanted to, for example, I seem to remember that you had some problems with review program, review platforms, and loyalty programs, which you've now obviously adopted in via the Shopify sort of plugin and extension environment, as well as, for example, standard customer account management side from a customer order perspective. Were were you getting expensive sort of quotes back from them to add this functionality? But obviously, it would take quite a long time to deliver as well.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. So not only the quotes were expensive, because it felt like we were being pioneers in every single step of an enhancement or of a development that we wanted to do, because the agency may not have worked in that space before, so they would have to go and do research and really figure out everything from the beginning. So there was a significant time element. There was a significant um, a cost element, because we're redoing everything. And then, of course, not talking about the bugs and the errors, because you have to rethink every step of the functionality together with the agency. And of course, not living in code, you make mistakes. So it's costly from a time and a resource perspective. It's in so many ways.
Totally, yeah. So in terms of the benefits of Shopify, then I presume you've seen some bottom line elements and impacts from it. What other sort of impacts have you seen?
I mean, so if we look at from a business perspective, I mean, gosh, the fact that last year in the pandemic here, we're able to grow our business to our online revenue by 250% from the previous year, and make it be almost 50% of our revenue. I can only attribute it to Shopify, because as a platform, it is it's supporting our website and all the tools that we have, so that all the hard work and the budget that we are putting into bringing customers onto the site, it helps make sure that they stay on the site and they actually do convert. So the benefits have been tremendous from a revenue, I guess, optimization perspective, but also from us being able to really offer functionality to our customers that we could not before, whether it is easy bundles and offers that we can give to them, or they can choose components that they want in their bundles, all the way to being able to give them custom redemption codes for different programs that we have going, and being able to plug it into so many apps, really at the click of a button, whether it is our third-party logistics provider, whether it is a new a new social media sort of like influencer engagement program that allows orders like in an affiliate type of way to flow through Shopify. I mean, it's such a revelation to be able to really connect to all of that so quickly.
And yeah, there is. I mean, so I'm a big fan of Shopify and the off-the-shelf environments, but the ability to be able to plug in functionality quite cost effectively, obviously,
yes,
it's a huge advantage over bespoke solutions.
Most certainly, and I think as we were discussing when we kicked off the Shopify project a while back, we were discussing about, yes, we could look at what we could look at what templates to use, and we can do it in a cost optimal way, but we could also look at the different systems, whether it is a loyalty scheme and reviews, and working with an agency such as Magentity, we could find plugins that were appropriate for our size of operation and the service, that the type of support we could provide to our customers, but also more importantly to the budget that we would have on a per month basis to pay for those apps. So we could find solutions that were not exactly tailor made for us, but a small company.
Yeah, I mean, sorry, we're cracking up a little bit, but that's soon for you. Everyone's on it today, clearly. But I mean, again, that was another, I think, a really good part of how we worked with you, is that obviously choosing a nice theme that was very clean, not very buggy at all, and was sort of more or less ready out the box to save you time, save you money, and you ended up obviously with a nice. I think we used the cloud theme.
I think so, yeah.
A very nice, good value proposition online.
Absolutely. I think you were impressed yourself at the outcome afterwards.
Yeah, well, absolutely. I mean, I'd like to think so. It would be no good if I wasn't. But so anyway, my next question is in terms of COVID, you touched on it a little bit, and I think obviously everyone within e-commerce nowadays has seen some success. I saw a fantastic stat on the news the other day that the last year has seen the equivalent of 10 years worth of growth for in e-commerce. So in terms of that, how has e-commerce helped your business? Where have you seen the differences?
Yeah. Absolutely. I mean, as I was telling you earlier, we saw a huge growth right from the get-go of when the lockdowns began and around the world, because our online shop is really a global operations, and we do have an American site and our UK site which ships to the rest of the world, including the UK. And the fact that we had such schemes that allow targeted sampling to take place, I feel that was something that benefited our customers, because being in fragrance and being perhaps one of the harder categories in the beauty world, because it's so personal and so sensorial, and you don't necessarily have the end benefit result as a skincare or color cosmetics have. Being able to allow customers to sample in a risk-free sort of way is something that really brings conversion. And at least within within Shopify, we could find the proper scheme to make that happen. So having the functionality, and with the retailers being shut, we had an influx of customers who had an easy way to try our fragrances. And once they were ready to make a purchase of a full-size fragrance, they could do it in an easy way for them. So that's how we were able to see a plus 250% increase on our online revenue, and get to almost 50% of our turnover through our direct-to-consumer channel. So for me, it's something that I'm convinced that there's absolutely no way we would have been able to achieve those results had we still been on our bespoke system of the past.
Fantastic. Well, congratulations. Good to be part of a fantastic success story there. So thanks very much for that, Rolando. Just hopefully, people who may be listening to this and just get some inspiration. If I'm going to be cheeky, let's see if these videos do work. Have you got a discount code we could offer people? I'm going to leave it to the end so that if they do see it, they can make use of the discount code. Should we make one up and then just the people that?
Oh yeah, we can use yes, there is a great one. It's Flower Power 15.
Flower Power 15. There we go. So Flower Power 15. That will get you.
Flower Power 15 will get you 15% off the entire range. We just launched our new fragrance last week, Incense Water, already a press favorite. So yes, try it.
And there we go. Well, look. Thanks so much. I think that's about long enough. And you're the first of many sort of video interviews that I'm going to be doing. So thank you very much for taking the time out of your busy schedule. Love the balloons, and look forward to speaking to you very, very soon, Rolando. That's great.
Thank you, Jason. Thank you, Jason. Absolutely. No, keep the hard work there. It's really paying off.
Thanks very much. Cheers.